Okay, in this video, I'm going to give you my first impressions of my new car, the 2024 Kia Sportage Hybrid EX trim level. I'm also going to compare it to the car that I traded in, the 2023 RAV4 XLE trim level. The XLE is the middle of the RAV4 range, and the EX for Kia is also the middle of the Sportage range, so they're good comparisons. My first impressions of the Kia are that it has a nice, quiet ride. I really like that because the RAV4 didn't have such a quiet ride, and the road noise was a little bit obnoxious at times. You had to turn the music way up to kind of overcome it. It's peppier than the RAV4. It gets up and goes. It's got more horsepower. It's just more fun to drive, honestly. It's more spacious inside. It's got more legroom in the back. I think it's got a little more headroom as well. It just feels more spacious. And the interior is just so much more refined than the RAV4's interior. But I do miss a couple things from the RAV4. What do I miss? I miss the wireless Apple CarPlay. But I will say this. Having wired CarPlay forces me to put the phone in this cool little compartment up in the front here, shut it, and then I don't touch my phone. I'm not tempted to touch my phone when I'm driving. So for me, it's kind of a safety feature. So I don't mind it. So I'm gonna miss wireless Apple CarPlay. And what's interesting is that the LX model, the base model of the Sportage lineup, does have wireless Apple CarPlay. It's something to do with the screen size or the fact that there's navigation built into this car. It's something to do with money. And so there's some argument going on. And so because of that, people who buy this trim level do not get wireless Apple CarPlay. Hopefully it'll come in an update or something. Who knows? The other thing that I really miss about the RAV4, and this is the big thing, is adaptive cruise control. I thought this car had adaptive cruise control, and it doesn't. I got so used to that feature in the RAV4. You just set your cruise at, say, 65, and then you don't worry about your speed anymore at all. And that's not the case with this car. You're going to creep up on somebody, and you're going to ram them if you don't touch the brake or adjust the cruise control speed. So I think it's probably a good thing. I think we get reliant on these technologies, so it's a good thing to be able to remember what it was like before all these technologies existed and actually pay attention a little bit. The RAV4 gets a little bit better gas mileage than the Kia. The RAV4 is rated at 38 in the city, 41 on the highway. The Kia is rated at 38 in the city and 38 on the highway. I will be making some videos about real world gas mileage results. What am I actually getting in this car? I'm almost done with my first tank and it's been on eco the whole time. So that's coming real soon. And I missed the little eco score you could get with the RAV4. I don't get an eco score with this car. So that was just a game I played. How good of an eco score can I get after each drive? Kind of miss it. Not a big deal though. And then the Toyota and Hyundai and they all do this. They give you 3 years of complimentary maintenance. Kia doesn't do that. No complimentary maintenance. Why? I don't know. But I do get 1 complimentary maintenance visit from the dealership, so that's good. So what do I like better about the Sportage? Well, number 1, it's cheaper than the Toyota by a long shot, and it has more features included standard. The next thing I like better about the Sportage is that it has a better warranty than the RAV4. The Toyotas come with a 3-year, 36,000 mile bumper-to-bumper warranty, and the Kias come with a 5-year, 60,000 mile bumper-to-bumper warranty. The infotainment stuff on the Kia is 3 years, 36,000, but the powertrain warranty is 10 years, 100,000 miles on the Kias, and 5 years, 60,000 miles on the Toyotas. So the warranty is a lot better. The stereo sounds better in the Sportage than it did in the RAV4. They're both stock stereos. Both of them could use updating. But the stereo in the Kia is not that bad. I'm a music guy, and I don't think I really need to update this. Usually I go out and I get an aftermarket stereo system right away. I actually like the stereo system in this car. There's a good amount of bass. It sounds really clear. Even at higher volumes, it's a nice little stereo. And I think for 99% of people, the stereo in this car will probably be the best stock stereo system they've ever had. The interior is much more refined than the RAV4. It's just so much more refined. You got the synthetic leather seats. You got the heated seats. You got this incredible infotainment system with this integrated massive screen that does so much. You got the weather report. You got the elevation. You got so much in the Sportage that you don't have in the RAV4. When you get inside the car, it just feels like a nicer car. It feels more substantial. It feels more refined. It's just so nice inside this car. In the RAV4, it's just this little, 8-inch screen that just looks like it's kind of tacked onto the dashboard. It doesn't even look like it really belongs. It's like a kid's toy compared to a big boy toy. I really didn't like the wheels on the RAV4, but I really do like the wheels on the Sportage. They just look sharp. There's more cargo space in the Sportage. The rear seats recline, which is pretty cool. Another cool thing this car has that the RAV4 didn't have is remote start capabilities. You can also use Kia Connect, but I think that's like 15 or 16 bucks a year. So I am not going to do that subscription. I'll enjoy it for a year, but then I'm done with that. There are heated side mirrors in the Sportage that come standard. All you got to do is, a lot of people don't know this, but you turn on the rear defrost, and then the side mirrors also heat up. And so they won't be foggy on cold, wet days. And then a couple more things that I really like. I like the cool cup holders. You can put a big water bottle, or you can put a little coffee cup in these clever little cup holders. I know that's a small thing, but I like the small things. I like these cup holders a lot. I also like the rain sensing intermittent wipers. I didn't expect that. I didn't even know this car had that. And I went up to the mountain with my kid the other day, and it was raining really hard and the wipers were on, and then it quit raining and then the wipers went off, and then it started misting, and then they were doing the intermittent thing. And I was like, wait a minute, I think I have rain sensing intermittent wipers. And guess what? I really like this. It's not gimmicky at all. I thought it was kind of gimmicky actually before I actually tried it. And they work really well. So I'm glad I have the rain sensing intermittent wipers. Those are the things I like about my Sportage. Those are my first impressions. And I just think I like it better than the RAV4. Of course, it's not a Toyota. Toyota has a reputation for reliability and resale value that the Kia doesn't have. But I will say this, go look on JD Power, and that's a reliability website, and check the reliability ratings for the Sportage, the 2024 Sportage, and check the reliability ratings for the 2024 RAV4. You're gonna see something that might surprise you. Kia's come up in the world. I read something the other day that said Kia is one of the most reliable mass market cars on the market right now. So I'm hoping I made a good decision. I'm hoping this is gonna be a long-lasting, very reliable automobile for me. Thanks for watching my video today. I hope you learned a lot. If you like it, you can subscribe. I have a lot of other boring things on this channel, like stuff I do in my backyard. Oh, also, I have the most amazing cookie recipe on this channel. If you like cookies, if you like to bake, you really should be trying this cookie recipe. It's the best there is. I promise you, I promise you. If you do it right, if you follow all the instructions, you'll get the best cookies ever. My cookie video doesn't have many views, but it should have millions because these cookies are the best in the world. Anyway, subscribe if you want. Hope you learned a lot. Have a great day. See you next time.